Jacksonville State University, either as graduates, coaches, your dad coach there. I mean, we got every kind of connection you can think of to Jacksonville State University. Bubba and I started our radio career at the campus radio station there. So anything Jack State, we usually will update you on, especially when it comes to national champions.
Rick, the women's bowling team over the weekend won the national championship.
Well,
how about that?
How about that?
Huh?
Greg?
Yes, sir.
How about the bowling has really gotten to be a big deal?
Yes, I'm telling you.
All the sports have really taken off, and bowling is one of them. I mean, they got a crowd there. They edged out teams like Sam Houston, Arkansas State, Youngstown State. Do they have like a Final Four too? Is it like the whole thing?
They do, and most of the teams, I think all the Final Four teams were from Conference USA.
Wow.
Conference USA has, and they have teams that play other sports in different conferences. So like Vanderbilt and Tulane and Stephen F. Austin and Arkansas State, they're in different conferences with all their other sports, but they're in Conference USA with bowling. And so congratulations to Shannon O'Keefe and her husband, Brian, who's also one of the coaches. And it's just fascinating.
They're the best. I mean, they are the best.
It's a very fascinating story. So I remember, I guess last year, the athletic director and I were talking, and Greg Seitz, everybody here is good friends with Greg, and Greg said, hey.
He's a visionary, by the way.
He said, hey, just hired a bowling coach, and they're going to probably win us our first national championship. And I said, Greg, that's a step out. Like, what are we talking about? And he goes, no, seriously. He said, they're that good. And so she was coaching somewhere else, brought all these girls back with her, and think about I was thinking about this yesterday. Everybody has talked about them winning the national title since they stepped foot in Jacksonville, Alabama. It's been a foregone conclusion.
How about that?
So to have the pressure of that and go through the entire season and dominate and then pull it off,
I think number one.
Yes, yeah. I think it's pretty impressive.
It's impressive.
These girls are so good at bowling. I cannot believe it. They are just knocking them down.
These ladies can knock down the pins.
Wow.
Raise your hand if you wish you were better at bowling.
They are so much better than me at bowling. This is unbelievable.
I can't be consistent. I have moments where it looks like I could bowl, but I can't be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing my arm right because they do
this thing,
follow-through thing, yeah.
Do you know where they practice and play out of every day?
I would like to know.
Big Time Entertainment.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, how about that?
Yeah. Well, so
that's their home.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Well, that's where
they practice.
Your home lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
home lanes. Nice.
I sat with the O'Keefes at our red tie event, and I was asking these questions like, is it an advantage, disadvantage that you don't have a bowling alley here on campus? And she goes, oh, we need one here. And a lot of schools do is they will set it up so that the university and the kids can use it like as an erect, but then that's their home bowling alley.
Ooh,
and so
maybe they
you got to have so many
one.
lanes to host and all that. So I don't really know how it works, but it's fascinating.
Maybe they could build one and tie it into the indoor courts.
Well, that'd be great.
Listen to this.
I like that, Bub.
The Bill Bubba Bussey Bowling Arena.
Ooh.
How the bees flow?
Yes.
How the bees flow? I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all got me sponsoring a lot of stuff,
Yes,
I noticed.
absolutely. I mean,
It's all sponsored.
well, that's it.
But you know what? Look, here's the bottom line. Congratulations to the ladies and the team and the coach. And but when you can win a national championship at Division I in anything, you've accomplished.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Hey, staying cocky. Let's go.
And,
That's it.
And how about if you have the coach and the players, you can win at any level.
And an indirect congratulations to Mickey Shadricks.
Yeah.
For Big Time Entertainment.
That's right.
Oh, buddy.
It's a win for them.
Once again, the visionary put it together.
That's right.
So
Childhood friend.
the lady that Shannon is one of the greatest bowlers of our time. And that's what's crazy. She was a professional bowler, and her husband was her coach.
How about that?
And so they're just it's interesting to see them at work together every day and all that. And he's kind of he doesn't like to be in the forefront. He's behind the scenes. I don't know how that would work in my life, but he seems to handle it very well as far as that goes.
What does a practice look like if you're on the bowling team?
A lot of pins flying.
Work?
A lot of pins flying.
Well, you know what I mean? How do they, we even in our, in football or basketball or baseball, something we're a little more familiar with, practices vary coach to coach,
Well, I mean,
and how they do it. But I
Can
kind of
you
know
set
what
up-
it looks
well,
like.
Like for instance, like when we go bowl,
Wow.
our only opportunity is, you know, we'll get these situations where we'll knock 8 or 9 pins down, and we got 1 or 2 in a difficult spot.
Yeah.
So to your question, Bubba, I wonder if they have drills where they do the.
Do they
You know,
do they work on a 9-1 split?
Thank you.
I mean, you know what I mean.
That's-
All the time.
That's a great question.
Set one up.
Do they have drills that's what
course.
they do constantly?
I would think you would have like all the lanes going down here. Down here, we're just working on it. We're getting look, and down here the different scenarios are set up. They already have the pins set up, and you go down there and try to do the things
like
you
it.
said.
And do you have a lot of conditioning? Do you have to work on your
a lot of
arms
running,
and things? I mean,
Craig.
that's a heavy ball to throw. You know,
It is.
I mean, do you
It
have
is.
to do weight training?
You
with
do
that,
that.
or?
I think
I mean,
there's-
I like that kickback.
I think
thing.
there's
yeah,
definitely-
the follow through.
There's gotta have form.
Yeah.
There's
There's
the
definitely
ones that
strength
don't
and
put the
conditioning.
finger in the hole, they just twist it.
Well,
Spin it.
if you notice,
Yeah, let's
Gotta
not
have
say
big hands for
twist,
that.
just spin.
all
Whatever.
of
Same
the
thing.
good ones.
Get back
they-
to you, corporate America.
Yeah,
Same
they
thing.
they bring the ball in at an angle. You know, they don't roll it straight.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered about the physics of that.
I've always been a straight shooter when it comes to that.
Well, I don't have a wrist
I
long
can't do
enough,
the spin.
strong enough
I like
to do
it.
that spin. I mean,
I've only
I'm just
bowled-
glad not to fall down the lane. You know.
You got to cradle it.
Probably 3 times in my whole life. so-
Rip it.
But coming in at an angle apparently is better than straight on. That's
Oh
right.
yeah. Straight on will leave it with a split a lot. I think.
yeah.
Well, there we
Well,
go.
that is incredible. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Gamecock.
There you go.
JSU.
National champion.
There you go.
Big.
Where are they going to build that place at?
That's gonna be tough.
Indoor tennis courts.
There's a parking
and
lot
bowling.
right next to the courts currently.
There you go.
Lanes and courts, here we come.